In this video, we're going to test out the LOKITHOR JT400. The company did provide the product for me in exchange for doing a video. The opinions in the video are my own. I've never used this. We're going to unbox it. We're going to test it out. And this one does some things that I've never seen before on a jump starter. So this one you can see here rated 8.5 liter gas engine or 6.5 liter diesel engine as far as the power it has. And you open the box here, and here it is. And one of the things I love just initially is how small it is. I was looking at it yesterday, and it's very, very simple. So you got your power button there. We turn it on. You've got, it does have a light. You hold the light down, and you can go to different levels of brightness. You can go to blinking for like an emergency situation. And so we're going to turn that off. I'm unboxing it here, and it comes with a case here. Of course, you got our jumper cables, and then we've got the charging cable. And one thing too, you can use it as a kind of a jump box, also obviously, but also just as a extra battery source. So if you need to plug that in and use it to like charge up a cell phone, things like that, or you can also use it to actually charge the unit up, which is what you can use this for as well. It's got a Type A and Type C USB. So what's unique about this one? Well, this is the first one I've seen. I'm not saying it's the only one out there. First one I've seen that can actually work with an app on your phone, and that's what I'm wanting to test out in the video. So the app is called BattGuard, B-A-T-T-G-U-A-R-D, and once I download the app, it comes on iPhone or Android. I download it, and then it will connect to your device via Bluetooth. So let me turn my device on here, and so once I click on that device, I can go here. I need to go ahead and reconnect mine to the Bluetooth. All right, and so within the app, you've got all these tests here. You got battery test, cranking test, charging test, real-time voltage, and start mode. So let's go ahead and hook up this to a vehicle, and then let's see what the app shows us. So I've got it hooked up to the vehicle. Red is positive, black is negative. So really got some cool features in the app. I just clicked on clamp connection identification, and it tells me that I'm getting a good connection. Again, this is all through the app with Bluetooth technology here. Let's scroll back to there. Let's do the battery test. Let's see what that says. You got to select the type battery you have. So once I select the type battery I have, including the size battery, it's going to test it. So it says I have a good battery, checking out at 12.4 volts, which is great. All right, next we're going to try the cranking test. Turn off all electronics. So let me do that. I'm going to turn off all the electronics in the vehicle and then crank the vehicle. So I've turned off the radio, air conditioning, things like that. So it told me to turn off all electronics, then it told me to crank the vehicle. I did so, and it's telling me that I have a good starting performance. 13.15 volts gives me the starting voltage and the initial voltage. All right, let's go to the charging test. To start the vehicle, and I've been running. It wants me to run the vehicle for 30 seconds before, so we'll go through this 30 seconds here. It's telling me to turn off all electronics, which I have done. Keep electronics off, and then increase the engine speed to 2,500 to 3,000 RPM. So I've got my RPMs up to between 2,500 and 3,000 RPM, and it wants me to hold it there for 30 seconds at that RPM, in between 2,500 and 3,000. So I'm doing that. Came back and said that I have a normal charging voltage as well. So I think that's testing out my alternator. And on your real-time voltage, I click the real-time voltage, and it just shows you your current voltage while the vehicle is running. Last thing, I can go to start mode, and I can just do a start if I need to. Connect it to the battery and just jump myself off. I can do that, and it gives me a timer, and so now I'm jumping it off with the jump starter. We got a lot of features on this, and can function through the app, which is pretty cool. Bluetooth technology, but I just personally love the small size of it, the power of it, and just easy to store in like a console, a car, a glove box, things like that.